strategy, one big part of the strategy is having some remarketing, obviously remarketing ads set up and obviously email marketing set up. Is there any parts of a good strategy or pieces that you would put together to have a good overall strategy when you're going into running a campaign other than those two things?
Yeah. So as you said, like the way I kind of build it out, I would always start with remarketing. So I'd start there, like assuming your audience here are buying a website, buying a business, and they're starting to build that out in terms of getting more traffic to it and, really growing that side of things. Always start with a remarketing strategy because that's the low-hanging fruit. Like in terms of what we were just talking about, where people they need to get to know you, they need to trust you, they need to feel like, oh yeah, like Jared's a good dude. I'm gonna think about, maybe buying from him one day. So remarketing is that low-hanging fruit. You can spend, a few $100s a month in a lot of cases and generate good returns from that because all you're doing is the people who are regularly visiting your website or the people who are, regularly consuming your content, just using those ads to bring them onto your email list and eventually pitching them on something can be really, really profitable. It's the most basic strategy. It's easy, low-hanging fruit that's there. Problem is it's not scalable, but it's a great place to start. Then in terms of strategy, what I like to do is I always like to have a piece, and a very small portion of the budget purely goes to promoting content, especially video content. Awesome. So if you're producing any type of content, whether it's audio, whether it's blog, whether it's ideally, video, just spending a few dollars a day, and like I would say, maybe $5, $10 a day, promoting that out using Facebook and Instagram ads. Or whatever platform you like. Like you said, you use YouTube. That's great too. But we focus on Facebook and Instagram. So that's the channel that we go with. And it's purely just to bring the new people in. Like I said before, I like to accelerate the process wherever I can. And so, if you're out there building this business, trying to get Google traffic, a quick way to get eyeballs on that business in a short period of time is just promoting content. So like if you've got videos, promoting them via Facebook ads. I cut them up into short videos, 1 to 2 minute videos, little snippets of content, and then promoting them. You can pay 1 to 2 cents for a 15-second view on that video with a Facebook ad. Yeah. And then that's going to feed remarketing as well. So that's kind of the second step that I would look at in terms of strategy. And then, the next piece of that strategy would be, okay, let's talk about how are we going to bring cold people in, get them on the email list, and start to turn them into customers that way.
So you're saying with the remarketing, that's repurposed content, short videos and whatnot. So with cold, this is where the larger scalability comes into it, right? It's the top of the funnel type thing. Are you doing content marketing to that, or how are you trying to get people on an email list fast? What sort of work are you doing to get cold?
To get cold, so that's where we would look at, okay, what kind of free thing can we offer? Whether it's a checklist, a cheat sheet, some people do webinars, whatever that may be. And it comes down to what's best for your audience. People always say, what's the best free thing to offer? Really depends on the audience, what they prefer, what stage they're at along that sort of buying journey as well. But we figure out what's that best thing we can offer them. And then we go out and start promoting that and having some kind of sequence on the back of that.